Who is the oldest player who's ever played in the NBA? Ooh, 2 Dragapults prized. But there should be 3 in there. So we should have a Dragapult to attack with here. LeBron trying to be the first player in the NBA to play with two of his kids. That would be insane. Wait, how much longer does he have to wait? How many more years? Predictions? Yeah, sure, we can do a prediction. This prediction should work for it. All right, we got Dragapult, Dusknoir, Mirror, 2 Fire Energy prize on the left-hand side, 2 Dragapults prize on the right-hand side, but nothing like that makes anything unplayable. I guess finding a Dragapult under Badoo could be difficult here, though. All right, here we go. For anyone who's unfamiliar, Sanosuke, the player on the right, world's finalist, and has already won a Champions League this season. Now in top cut of another Champions League. Now I'm kind of curious, did the players know what each other were playing? Because the player on the left won rock, paper, scissors, but chose second. Are we going second in the Poltnor Mirror again? What is the plan here? What are the lines here? Buddy Poffin start, of course, is going to be pretty good. Going through the prize cards, doing a little prize check-in. It could be tough to find a Dragapult under item lock. Yeah, also he did start 15-0. He is currently 15-0. I wonder if anyone's ever gone undefeated in a Champions League into top cut. Or has anyone ever gone undefeated and then won the whole thing? That's probably no. Probably unlikely. We could see some history being made. I mean, 15-0 might be already history, to be honest. I don't think I've ever seen a 15-0. We've definitely seen some. We've seen like 14-0s for sure, I think. Lakers getting 15-0'd right now. Honestly, how many games do you think it would take for the Lakers to win a game? Maybe that is a good... Well, actually, they could play so many games that Luka would come back and they'd win one eventually, right? How many games would they lose in a row before Luka comes back to save them? And how many games would it take Luka to win one? Interesting. All right, back to the match. Badoo and second Drippy on the board now. Onto the other side. Buddy Poffin in the opening hand as well. Okay, here we go. Going Poffin for Poffin. If Luka comes back, Lakers in 12. I see 15-0, I immediately get sus. In what way? What do you mean you see 15-0, you immediately get sus? What are we getting sus of? All right, price check as well on the other side. Badoo is in there. I don't know if they play 1 or 2, but they're going for the Aichi Pollen as well. Okay, the Pollen is very much active here for both players. And then has an Ultra Ball, but also has double Dracloak in hand, or could load up double Dracloak in hand, actually. There's the Ultra Ball. Giving up a Dracloak, but I assume we're just going to Nitro Charge for it immediately. Whoa, what the heck? Okay, what the fuck was that? Why are we just discarding Dracloaks out here? There's no way that can be correct. Dracloak is like literally one of the most important cards, isn't it? Like, why are we discarding Dracloak? There's no way, right? Am I trolling? What was the rest of the hand? I mean, I don't hate getting another Dreepy. Get rid of that Jamming Tower, right? You got a Jamming Tower in this hand? Get rid of that Jamming Tower. We ain't jamming nothing. I was thinking we could have sat on the hand. I was thinking we could Ultra Ball away, Nitro and Jamming Tower, retreat. I mean, playing the Lily is probably better, but there's no way we We want to draw Dracloaks off the Lily here. That has to be a misplay. That has to be a misplay. I can't believe that's correct. Like, all we want off the Lily is Dracloaks. Well, you know what? He drew double Buddy Poffin anyways. No, it is a single Buddy Poffin. No, it actually is double Buddy Poffin. Never mind. He just has everything. I apologize for assuming he would whiff a Dracloak. Yeah, I would assume we just give up the jamming tower there and then hold, or put the, I guess if we're going to do like this, we could shuffle the Dracloak back to the deck. I feel like discarding a Dracloak there is insane though. That's like the how we play the game. It's how we win the game. Hey, what's up, War Turtle? All right, 2 Dreeps. 2 Dracloaks in hand. And into the Buddy Poffin. I mean, this is an insane first turn, to be honest. I don't know. Maybe he's onto something. I don't know, though. Maybe he's onto something. I don't know. He did draw into triple Dracloak off the Lily. I didn't think he would do that, so... Might be onto it. I think he prized a Dracloak too, right? No. There's no Dracloaks prized. Even the Dusclops actually might be better here as well. The third... I see the last Dracloak in the deck there. It still kind of feels crazy to, like, not... I don't know. The jamming tower just seems so low value. Unless you think Sanosuke is playing Hero's Cape, I guess. Then I could get it. Then I would get it. Alright, Aichi Pollen, 10 damage. Dracloak and Psychic. But we need more. Supposed to evolve the active. Interesting. I guess it makes sense though. If we're just gonna commit to Psychic active, same difference, sure. I guess we do want the damaged Dracloak to be the... We want the damage to be on the Dracloak, yeah, not the Dreepy. Am I missing something, or don't we always bench second Duskull? No, it's too hard to utilize. The Duskull becomes like a free prize card later in the game. It's too hard to like evolve it and get out of range of just getting sniped. 1 Duskull is probably correct. Rock. Creepy Monkey Dory, Dragapult, Dark Energy, no Dracloak. I want the Dracloaks here. Ooh, still no Dracloak. There's a rare Candy. And a Lily. Looks like keeps the Lily there. Shinosuke. Thank you. Creeper to the bench. Hard Retreat to the Badoo. And then... Aichi is Pollenine or something like that. Pollen is itching. Itchy Pollen. Alright, triple Loke on the way. Loke 1. I mean, this turn, we're not looking for anything crazy. A Crispin would be cool. Dragapult to build up for the next turn. A Boss to build up for the next turn. Has Shinosuke been to many, see, now I already got 2 different... Sanosuke? Shinosuke? Well, see, now I have 2 people in chat telling me 2 different pronunciations. What am I supposed to do? I give up, man. I just give up. Google it, I guess. No, I'm just gonna give up. I'm giving up. Oh, we popped the Clops on the Badoo. I'm wondering how the Badoo died there. How good do you think Slowking will be once K? I have no clue. I don't think about future formats. Into the Recon Directive. Pronunciation is subjective? Not really. But I can't really do much when 2 people in chat give me 2 different pronunciations. I get kind of... that's it. I'm spawn trapped. Alright, Fez for 3. We definitely need to look for like... I mean, I feel like we need a big turn here. Wait! Oh, we only had 2 Dracloaks. I was like, why didn't the 3rd Dracloak get evolved? But we only had 2 Dracloaks. So that makes sense. Yeah, I feel like we need a big turn this turn. Uh oh. Okay, we got Dragapults. I mean, Fire Energy Boss looks really, really good here. Crispin Monkey Dory also looks really good here, but I don't know if they have either of those plays. Is it just pass? Oh no, asking how many cards are in hand. Monkey Dory comes down. Dark to Monkey Dory. I mean, if there's a Fire Energy prized or a Crispin, no, I guess the Fire Energy wouldn't matter. If there's a Crispin prized. Into the Lily, okay. Yikes. We also need to find some other Dracloaks this turn. I mean, we can punch something for 70, I guess. But they're just going to push up the Dracloak with the Psychic Energy and let you punch that for 70. Yeah, not the start we're looking for. It still sets up okay. I mean, the big card we need here is Dracloaks. That's what we really need here is Dracloaks. Okay, that's big. Oh, but it doesn't even matter because we priced 2 Dragapults, so we can't even evolve this Dracloak into a Dragapult to protect it. And we can kind of make it work, I think. It'll be. I think the lack of another Dragapult, if we don't have another Dracloak this turn, is going to make things really, really difficult. Well, no, it still kind of depends on what is drawn for the player on the left. If they can't set up a Monkey Dory to start chasing stuff off the bench, then we'll still be okay, I think. Pricing 2 Dragapults is honestly super annoying. Ever preserve attachment? No, because using Phantom Diving to the active is the same thing as using Jet Headbutt into whatever gets sent up. So you may as well just commit the Dark Energy now and guarantee an energy. Yeah, you can tell that he's not super happy about the situation he's in just by his facial expressions. There could be a little bit of a struggle to find a Fire Energy on the other side, though. There's 2 Fire Energy prized, and now with Watchtower in play, the cat won't be available to find like a Crispin, possibly. So the Watchtower is actually a pretty big deal to shut down the cat. Oh, no Monkey Dory. Interesting. So just Headbutt, preserve. I guess you don't want to leave damage in play. You don't want to leave damage in play for the other player to use with Monkey Dory. Okay. So you want to fully just play around the Monkey Dory here. I think you're also hoping you pull Dragapult EX off the prize cards to protect this Dracloak on the next turn. So you can go like Crispin. Ideally, you'd want to like Crispin, attach energy to Dracloak, attach energy to Dragapult, evolve Dracloak to Dragapult, but that's not going to be available. The 2 Dragapult EXs are still prized. And was that a Crispin top deck on the other side? That's pretty good. I guess Monkey Dory's not a play though anymore. There's no Monkey Dory on the bench, so it's not as big of a deal. But you don't mind getting ahead on your energy attachments for turn right now for sure. He could have just adjourned and passed though too. Good point. Yeah, I guess you could have just done that, right? So you could have like seen your prize card and then kind of decided from there. But it seems like he knows his prize cards pretty well. So I think he's just deciding that he didn't want to, or he just knows, maybe he wants to preserve the damage on the Dragapult. So he has some damage to work with on the next turn, I would assume. Committing to the Ultra Ball immediately is interesting because I would assume that you'd want Dracloak and Dragapult this turn. I feel like you'd want to play Crispin, get Fire Psychic, put Fire on active, Psychic on bench Dracloak. Or committing to the Fez. Wait, what do we want so bad that we're Ultra Balling for Fez here? We have the Dragapult in hand. Maybe we felt like we couldn't chain stuff enough to make it worth it. Stamp. I feel like we're at the advantageous position though here. I feel like putting Fez in play, all it does is give like a win condition over to the other side. Because the way we could develop our board could just be two Dragapults and a Dracloak. Or two Dragapults, yeah, 2 Dragapults and a Dracloak, and then we have nothing to chase. And maybe Monkey Dory gets involved, but we might not even... no, maybe they'll never end up going that way, actually. Maybe we do need the Fez. I assume we would just like be content with playing Crispin this turn, but they haven't even played the Crispin yet, so it looks like they want a different supporter if possible. The thing is, we price 2 fire, so we're almost always going to be forced into the Crispin. Oh, there's the unfair stamp. Okay, so we do end up with the unfair stamp. We're still going to have to play the Crispin here. 3rd Dracloak. Well, see, now I think we should have played the unfair stamp before using the 3rd Dracloak here, right? If we're going to play the... I assume we're playing unfair stamp at this point. That'd be my guess. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at how they sequence this, but I really don't love how this turn got sequenced. I guess the more I think about it, though, I don't hate the Pheasantipity. Interesting. So we're just going to go Boss and then Jet Headbutt. We're not going to Phantom Dive. I feel like this... Wait, does he just not have fire energy? Am I trolling? Does he just have no fire? There's 2 prize. How do we get to the initial Badoo? Did we retreat with the fire there? Had 1 in deck? Is not leaving damage in play like that important in the mirror match? He did... Oh, we drew into it off of... Then just Jet Headbutt for the knockout. Once again, not leaving damage in play for the opponent to utilize. I feel like this is a huge opportunity, though, for the player on the right side now. Like, well, I guess you don't... I don't know. I don't know. That's so interesting the way they're playing this. They're definitely just both trying to avoid damage being in play on the other side. We found the fire, but we don't even end up using it. I would assume just swinging and getting more damage in play would be a bigger deal, but... I take a KO with Stamp if opponent has Fez in play. That is a very good point. Yeah, if you're gonna play your Stamp this turn, taking the knockout feels a little weird, right? Good point, good point. I guess you don't want to give your opponent the Dracloak wipes? Yeah, I guess, right? That's what we're playing around here with these lines. Is avoiding giving over the potential of the Dracloak KOs. Yeah, this is basically equivalent to a regionals, yeah. I wonder, what about like Boss Punch Fez here then? To make it so it's harder to set up Monkey Dory on the other side. We do see the Dreepy getting searched out here as well to make it easier to chain Dragapults coming up. Boss Fez then Stamp would have been better. The chance you get the fire energy is so low. You have 2 prized. Okay, we're set up to swing. And we have to swing here, right? We're not going to do some cheese where we just like pass or something like that, right? Does he not just take a Phantom Dive, Monkey Dory 3 to kill the Loke, Boss Monkey, and basically set up a win? Wait, for which side? Yeah, we have the boss. Yeah, I like the boss on the Fez here because it makes it harder to get into Monkey Dory this turn. But they can still get into the Monkey Dory this. But this means, okay, it doesn't make it that much hard to get. No, it doesn't make it that much harder to get into Monkey Dory because you want a Crispin anyways. You want a Crispin if you don't boss the Fez. Are we gonna KO the Fez here? There's no way you would do this and knock out the Pheasantipity, right? Or is that actually what he's doing? Oh, we are KOing the Fez here. So we're just trying to draw. Oh, we're trying to get the Dragapult off our prize cards, probably. And then we go 2/2/2 to avoid the Monkey Dory play. I guess double Monkey Dory could happen here. And we do get the Dragapults here, which is a big deal. So we can get to potentially second Dragapult. Then on the other side, is there 2 energy left to Crispin? There's a Psychic and a Dark. Yeah, Crispin is active here. So we could see double Monkey Dory happen and then punch active, KO Dracloak on bench. That would be a pretty good situation, I feel like. And Monkey Boss, double Dracloak, KO for game. That is true. Yeah, that is true. No, but you can evolve a Dracloak, right? We can evolve both Dracloaks to Dragapults. I guess that's a pretty tall order though. We could do it, but that would be a lot to have. Yeah, see, this is why the play of the punch the Dreepy felt so weird. We're just not drawing prize cards very fast at all. And then also putting Pheasantipity in play when it felt like we didn't have to. Yeah, the players from the player on the left felt a little bit weird, and I feel like we're seeing them get punished now. Like, we didn't have to put Fez in play, and then we aggressively put Fez in play. We could have just Phantom Dived, and instead we did like the weird Jet Headbutt KO a Dreepy play. And now we're just seeing on the other side, just Phantom Dive as soon as you possibly can, draw prize cards, and we're just getting outpaced here at this point, right? And now we're in an awkward spot here for the player on the left to actually have a real win condition, I feel like. I don't even know what the win condition is at this point. The board on the other side is about to get out of range. They're thinking about Boss. The Boss doesn't seem very good. Crispin, it kind of feels like you have to play the Crispin here at this point. If there was an opportunity for double Monkey Dory, I really want to go back and like look at those turns again, because they were definitely like there was value in the plays that were made, but it just felt like and then also playing the unfair stamp, like digging really hard for the unfair stamp and playing it when Fez was in play, but then taking a KO. And the KO being a Jet Headbutt into a Dreepy, just like super low value, no damage in play. He overcooked the turn. Yeah, it feels like super overcooked for sure. Like in the moment, the ideas like seemed cool and like had value, but then when you think about it, it's like you did 70 damage instead of 260 damage. Even though your opponent has a Monkey Dory in play, I feel like just hitting for 260 damage just probably is better, right? Like, there's a second Dragapult, but we need a third Dragapult here at this point to evolve the Dracloak into, and I think we're actually going to go with the full Dragapults here. This could continue to make things awkward here. We have to do it though. We're not gonna do it. Wait, we haven't used that drag. We've used all the Dracloaks, right? Oh no, wait. The third Dragapult is prized. The third Dragapult is prized here. Oh, there's also only 2 minutes left. Special red card would probably be solid here. I mean, here's the Lily. Special red card. No energy, though. An energy for attachment for turn would be nice, but we do have a Crispin for the next turn, possibly. And we got the Ultra Ball, so we can evolve the Dragapult. But we had Ultra Ball before the Lily, and we just didn't do it. Both players are playing Pult Dusknoir. All right, special red card. Both the Dragapults go to the bottom of the deck. Gonna be a big 3+ recon directive. There's the Ultra Ball. Okay, that gets us the Dragapult, but we need a little bit more than that to close out this game. Oh wait, that's a cat. Does that just win us the game through cat? Or is there a Watchtower still in play? There is still Watchtower in play. Plays an Ultra Ball, grabs a cat. 1 minute 15 left. If time is called, the player on the right, I'm pretty sure just wins. I forget exactly their tiebreaker rules. Someone in chat might know, but there's also game on board with just boss. You can just literally go boss KO, monkey KO, Draco, because we didn't evolve that. Oh no, the third Dragapult's prized. I keep forgetting. The third Dragapult's prized. And they load up 6 on the monkey door, but I feel like it should be 6 on the Dracloak here. Shouldn't it? Into the Dracloak. Boss would be game. Counter Stadium would also be game, I believe. They have jamming and Ultra Ball. Is that it? Cat? Gonna play the Buddy Poffin just to confirm everything's in there. We still have plenty of cards for the Ultra Ball. Cat. Boss. Just gotta remember to play the jamming tower first and you should be good. And that is game. Yeah, this game was like really, really well played on the right hand side here. Dude, I want to go back to that turn. I gotta go back to that turn, man. That turn does just feel so overcooked.